This bird following Santa. Specifically
What the fuck? That was a dinosaur. That wasn't from the Christmas
Yeah, that
Carol,
was a
pretty sure.
dinosaur. What the hell am I?
Everyone wants to go to the porno circus.
You're not going to the porno circus.
I encourage everyone to investigate the porno circus on their own time. Ooh.
It took a little bit to get there, but listen. I think it'll work. Right? Hopefully it'll work. It's running at 60%.
Yeah, I think that's... I think there's your problem.
I'm using x86 box. Hard to reset them. Process.
Hello, Molly Mouseworth in the chat.
Hello, Molly Mousers. My machine is Open AX6BC. CPU type Intel Pentium 2. 100 frequency. It worked when I wasn't streaming. Theoretically.
That may be the X factor. The added uh the added overhead of streaming.
I changed some settings. Maybe it'll work better now.
Here's hoping. Fingers crossed.
I spent all this time getting it to work. Starts it up.
It immediately doesn't work. Wheels 1993 asks like how taxing is this emulation compared to emulating like Android OS, which is like I'm not an expert, but like I figure that like the taxing like the big taxing part of it is like replicating in software the hardware environment that the OS is running in. On top of the fact that yeah, like it's just it's using one of like it's taking up a certain percentage of your actual like your actual hardware that you're using to run your computer.
Well, this is
That's a little better. Like we're up to like 90 something percent. Now we're back down to like 60.
let's see, task manager.
That's closer.
Well, this is close enough. I just have... You touched me, you kissed me. Are you happy we can finally listen to this Tenchi?
Yeah, I feel like we're getting like you get the gist.
Check out my tits. Pushing and shoving.
Pushed and shoved.
I'll make this full screen because...
Oh, I feel like you're playing a dangerous game here.
Tenchi... Tenchi piss loop? I hope not.
I watched some Tenchi. Tenchi's all right. Oh,
It's kind of picking up.
there we go.
It's running 90. That's it. This is almost solicited.
The idea that this is like we've been listening to like the slow jam version of this song, but it's actually supposed to be like way faster.
You touch me, you feel me. What I like is there's still some irregularity, so it's like uneven tempoed.
Oh yeah, like they're it's like in Crypt of the Necro Dancer when you hit like the tempo change buttons.
Oh no. Oh, Tenchi, it must suck having no nipples, that she shaved them off. You look like a potato man.
The GOST with the band keeps tripping on a rock every once in a while.
I'm a pioneer? Yeah, this would be Jenny on. Oh right, I'm a pioneer because it would have been Pioneer Entertainment. They said the line.
Yeah.
Not one of the endless talkers, you're a pioneer.
That's right. You're a less talk, more action. Whatever that means for the within the confines of a Tenchi Muyo show.
It's this baby, you better not wet yourself again.
Ah, there it is.
Oh. Oh my god. There. Okay, I think we've had enough of Tenchi. Well, it kind of worked, and that's what matters. Is it kind of works. It ain't easy being greasy?
Hello, Action Shakespeare and Raiders. It sure ain't easy being greasy.
I don't think that shout out worked.
I feel like I wouldn't say anime is really a lot of piss like by volume, but it just like it pops up commonly.
I don't.
Like
What?
it's just like a common top. It's like it's an easy place to go when you're trying to amuse children in your animated TV show.
Not letting me shout out. What the fuck? There, finally. Thank you for the raid. We're playing various multimedia nonsense.
Everybody pisses, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, what? Why would we all love P here?
So I look. I would say I love.
Oh, I
P.
do have Surfing Sam. God damn it! I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you sure do have Surfing Sam. We never looked at Surfing Sam.
1 second. I need to install Screensaver so that we're not looking at this.
With Wafidi, you know, children or children at heart.
We're gonna install our Godzilla Hershey theme. You know, the famous TriStar Pictures Godzilla.
I wouldn't characterize this stream as a piss stream. I would be shocked if there was another piss incident.
Okay.
Surely no one is going to talk about piss again on the stream.
Hello there! I am
God.
mattress ruler pissed.
Thanks, Evie.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna launch Hershey Godzilla. You think it's gonna make the sound?
Did Godzilla make the sound in the 98 movie?
I believe so. Oh, or maybe not. I don't know. It's been a while. All I remember is running down the bridge, Madison Square Garden. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
The Madison Square Garden Baby Godzilla. I like how it's just stills.
Yeah, just rolling over and over. And not even like high quality stills. Like you can barely tell what's going on.
It's Godzilla.
I feel like
And Hershey.
I feel like yeah, Hershey.
Click on Hershey logo to enter Hershey's website.
The Hershey website. The licensed music on the Godzilla soundtrack that had Godzilla roars over the swears. That's really funny.
Wait, is this it?
It feels like it might be it.
Great.
was just enough to make me want a candy bar.
Did it give us any wallpapers?
Carobit was was suggesting that the '98 Godzilla movie was podcast material, and of course they were referring to the new podcast that both Sass and I are on, called "Put It on the List," which you can find at a podcast acquisition service near you, except for Spotify. If you listen to your podcast through Spotify, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, we now have a Godzilla, and I accidentally saved this one that has the blue thing in the center.
Yeah, Zilla was jobbed on in Final Wars, wasn't he?
How about we try another anime screensaver? I think that will be good. Oh, good. Video jukebox.
Oh, nice. Another banger from the folks of Video Jukebox.
Whatever.
Oh, Hurricane.
Sure. I'll listen to Kyonya wa Hurricane.
The folks making this anime were like, Streets of Fire is great. And they were right. Streets of Fire is great. Yeah, this is going way better than the Tenchi one.
Vivi, have you ever seen Bubblegum Crisis?
I have not, actually.
Wow, one anime you haven't seen, but Brad Shoemaker has.
There's probably a number of those.
But yeah, anyways. The other one I like is Mad Machine.
You didn't even get to the chorus.
I think these are just taken from the... Yeah. The world's supply of chewing gum. So for this one, they're just taking it from... Okay, this isn't the... Yeah, these it's just the songs. Thanks, Anime Go. Oh, good. This is let's test it.
Okay.
Are these all the Japanese? Yeah, I think these are all not the dub.
That's a good one.
Well,
All right.
Boomer.
Or he just punches this woman in the stomach.
How many times have we seen this slap? Half of these clips are them saying boomer. Is this selling you?
I mean, like, as much as any of these have. That one's good.
Ah! It really loves that slapping clip. Well,
I do love how it's like I love like the proposed use case where someone has like a whole set of these video jukebox things
oh
and it's
yeah,
just random garbage.
Random garbage that's just playing. Let's check out some dinos. What do you think?
Okay.
This is limited edition entertainment utility. I don't know exactly what that means. Evie, what is a entertainment utility?
They don't want to call it a video game because people will put it in their computers and be like, this is just a bunch of screensavers or whatever, and then angrily take it back to their Best Buy. But if they say like, screensaver set or something like that, it's just like that's not appealing at all. So they have to call it an entertainment utility.
Sold.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Cool. That's good. Oh, that's not gonna get annoying at all.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
All the systems will then come back on their original.
Hold on to your butts.
Well, we've installed. I guess that's what it means by
Entertainment utility. Want
turning
to add
your-
a bunch of annoying audio clips to the workings of your computer.
These are all just YouTube poop starter kits.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Some of the minor systems, they might go on and off for a while, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just a simple thing. Some of the minor systems, they might... Some of the minor systems, they might... All the systems will then come back on their original state.
This is awful.
You didn't say the magic word.
That has to be in here somewhere, right?
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
Anyways, let's just leave that on and install something else. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, it would. It must be the error sound.
Yeah, that would make the most sense, I think.
We could check the we could check the sounds panel to confirm it, but I think it's funnier if we just find out at some point. Yeah, Carobit, I would be shocked if there isn't at least one error over the course of this stream.
I put my multimedia file. Oh, there they are.
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
Back to the drawing board.
What's this?
I think this is a drawing assistance thing.
Okay.
Maybe. Yep.
Oh, do you want to install DirectX 6?
Sure. Maybe. I don't know.
It's completed the setup successfully. So, great. We have Powerhouse at home.
Under license by WB.
Huh.
Oh.
Choose a new print. Big colors, big brush, small, big brush. Clear, undo. Choose a new print. Choose a new, save me. Print. Vacuum. Paint cannon. Paint hose.
Save me.
Jackhammer. Paint.
A rich, full-bodied
vacuum.
wine, sensibly priced at $1 a jug. Now for a little
Oh,
magic.
thank you,
I will make
Lafiti.
this jug disappear.
There's a lot happening.
That's kind of neat.
Textures. Print.
Instead of just like flat colors, you can apply like textures and animated whatever.
Colors. Paint cannon. Fill. Undo. Fill. Print.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Print. Print.
the Orson clip originates from the critic. Just the brain.
All-time bit. Yeah, it's Maurice LaMarche doing his Orson Welles
Textures.
voice.
Texture. Big brush. Undo.
What do you think of my painting?
Choose a new print. Choose a new undo. Clear everything.
It's visually very busy.
Choose a save. Really? Color paint right. Paint me. Left. Paint print. Color inside. Print. Color inside. Voices on. Voices on. Left. Voices right. Right.
He's all Pinky the Brain? Oh.
Oh, hey, that looks like a
Paint,
video clip.
Paint. Use dynamite. Paint cannon. Paint. Print. Move right. Dynamite. Move left.
Oh, it's more like a diorama
Dynamite.
sort of thing.
Textures.
Or like a panoramic image.
Fill. Print. Eggs. Move right. Paint cannon.
Great jork in it.
What?
Textures. Print. Say print. Say print. Clear choose a print. Print. Paint. Print. Paint. Move. Dynamite. Paint. Print. Undo. Paint. Paint can. Print. Print.
What do you think of this?
Say clear. Choose. Save. Really? Save. Really?
This is another one of those entertainment utility
Save.
kind of things. Oh, they got connect the dots
Connect the dot. Save.
for if you get like a
Pick,
just like
pick,
truly,
connect.
extensively
Voices.
bored.
Connect. Connect.
These
all
dots aren't
dots.
even
Connect
numbered.
next
This is
dot.
horseshit.
Connect all dots. Clear all. Connect.
Oh wow. Look how great I am.
Yeah, you nailed it.
big color, jack, paint can, jack, get that, get a new jack, get a paint, get that, jack, that paint.
Get a jack, get a jack.
Do you really want to exit?
Yes. Get me out of here, please. Get me out of here. Da, da, da. Well, thanks to the surprise appearance of Pinky and the Brain. Let's go rent something.
Okay, sure. While you get that set up, I'm going to go grab a drink.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
Load up the CD. Gonna install more garbage onto the virtual PC.
We're gonna make
Some of the minor systems, they might go on and off for a while, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just a simple thing.
Welcome to the Welcome to the entertainment CD-ROM from Blockbuster.
Oh, wow.
Powered by V-Flash. This is January 2001. So we got a couple of VHSs. Oh, we can rent Majora's Mask and Banjo-Tooie.
007 Racing.
Yeah, let's rent Battlefield Earth. I'm sure that'll be a great. Thank you, Nintendo 64. Oh,
Is this CD-ROM, like, does it just take you to this website?
yeah, it's a CD-ROM that is archiving what was on
I
this.
see. Yeah, okay.
Let's see. DVD is available.
Yeah, oh, man.
Okay, we got The Art of War.
Some motherfucker is always trying to ice skate uphill.
If you like this movie, try Island of Dr. Moreau. Sure. Everybody should at least watch that movie once. I agree. We got Autumn in New York.
Richard Gere, Winona Ryder.
If you like Liar Liar, then you'll love Me, Myself, and Irene.
I remember that movie not being very good.
There's no DVD available for
Okay.
that.
Also, Me, Myself, and Irene.
Poor shit.
Also the movie that features a bunch of covers of Steely Dan songs. If you like this movie, Starship Trooper is gonna blow your fucking mind.
I was gonna say the Battlefield Earth is not like Starship Troopers. What are you fucking talking about? Also, I like how they only list John Travolta. Also, you can get it on DVD.
He's the only guy that people remember being in that movie.
Not the main character who eats the rats. Dude, you want a little rat human? A little rat WW rat? There's no movie to compare this one to. Love and Sex. They eat rats because it's literally the only food they're given, or like they could find. And so the aliens get the ideas, oh, humans love to eat rats.
God, young Jon Favreau.
Yep, Jon Favreau. The Shadow Hours. DVD, The Misadventures of Margaret?
Uh,
Huh? Oh, good.
it just like it just says if you like this movie,
Try
like it just
like
points
it.
back.
Harry Met Sally. That's nothing. It's nothing like anything else. The Big Chill. Oh, The Exorcist. What is that like? It was the special edition.
The Exorcist is like every horror movie released
All the systems-
after The
We're gonna make a
Exorcist.
fortune with this place. We're gonna make a fortune with this.
All the systems will then come back on their original.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place. We're gonna make
We're gonna make a fortune.
They might go on and off for a while, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just a simple thing.
Yeah, it's a simple thing. Look at the games. I want to see the games.
Okay, what games do we got? Oh boy, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine,
Great.
blockbuster exclusive. Oh yeah,
You know that means it's great.
explore 16 different levels. 007 Racing.
Oh, you can click
Ooh.
to see a preview video. Click on the game. Oh, let's fucking go.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Oh, there's no audio.
Oh yeah, look how
Ah, the French. Champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
They just like they had no idea what to do with the Bond license. They're just like, I guess we'll make a fucking racing game out of it. I guess.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
it's Banjo-Tooie.
That's a game.
Go on. Yeah. I don't think I've ever beat a single one of these games. Then again, I didn't.
Any of the rare collectathon whatevers.
Yeah, well, I also.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Oh, it's very funny that it does that every time.
I didn't have an N64, and I only played DK64. A lot of these games I would play on the DS and 3DS, because... Well, here's...
Weird that they never did a like, you know, a 3D remaster of, say, you know, DK64.
All
Yeah.
the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
Imagine... Oh boy, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer.
Oh, weird, because like the box art is for Episode 1 Racer, but the description is for a different game.
Oh yeah, they got the wrong fucking photo. That's funny.
Also, the pod racing game is pretty good.
Oh yeah, the Driver 2 for all you driver heads. Shenmue with graphics and real-time gameplay, unlike any other game. This is a masterpiece. Enjoy the lifelike characters. You go through an epic adventure to avenge the death of Shenmue.
Of the Shenmue's father.
Of the Shenmue's father? Oh, the Shenmues.
Oh yeah, you know, everyone's you know, Shenmue from the game Shenmue. Loves sailors, hates the people who killed his dad.
Okay, so to clear out this never-ending fun, try the marathon mode. Just keeps going and going.
The idea of renting a Game Boy Color game is weird to me.
Oh, all players are scaled to precise weight and size. All new graphics. Oh yeah, this is a PS2 game. My favorite part is when he said it's Shenmue time and Shenmue all over those guys. WWF No Mercy. What's
yeah.
your opinion on this game?
No Mercy is the one that people like, right? I think it is.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock are kings of the mountain, and they're not gonna let anybody take them down.
That 500-pound sumbitch Bowser.
Get it? What?
Was kidnapped. Some jumping. What? Look up
All
the
systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
Why is it? It just
why is it just playing that?
Pokemon Puzzle League says the Pokemon Puzzle League is for people who wish others to suffer. That's what I've decided. No good person likes this game.
I remember playing a whole lot of it, but it was just like, I don't know. I feel like if you're playing,
You will when they start to eat you.
It's just randomly fucking playing.
Sam Neill describing the experience of playing against someone who's a ringer in Pokemon Puzzle League. Just like if someone's a real panel to pawn head and you're playing against them, they're gonna eat you alive.
The classic Rare game, Race Across America with Mickey and Friends. This is a must-have for Disney fans and kart racing fanatics of all age. Use Baron Von Drake's anti-gravity kick. Or mop up the tracks. The characters will even taunt one another based on your actions, using Disney's voice actors.
Oh, wow. It's weird that game was developed by Rare.
An evil face moon dominates the heavens.
Oh, we can get tips and tricks.
Boy.
I want to see the tips and tricks.
While others, Deku, Goro, and Zora's transfer into new creatures like special news. That's not a tip. That's just the fucking.
That's not helpful at all.
Hey, here's a tip. Here's a basic overview of the game. We got a Rush 2049.
Yeah. It's weird how these are mostly N64 games.
All systems.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
God damn.
Make a fortune with this place.
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
We're gonna make
Some of the minor systems, they may have to go on and off for a while, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just a simple thing.
Movies. Oh boy, we can get blockbuster information sent directly. Well, what television do you think?
Oh yeah, what television we got going on here?
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Oh boy, we can get Showtime
cable. Yeah.
Get like Stargate SG-1 and the South Park and Noggin. Remember Noggin?
Oh, I remember Noggin.
Yeah, I think the sound might be broken on the player.
Yeah.
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
In their original startup mode.
Biggest songs, click radio.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Oh, I guess that's why the games were
All the
mostly in
systems will
64
then come
games.
back on their original startup mode.
Well, that was a look at the Blockbuster informational disc for 2001.
That was something.
Their Blockbuster disc. Let's go to
All the
California.
systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
Let's go California.
Go to California?
Some of the minor systems, they might go on and off for a while, but it's not no worry. All the systems will then come.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Great.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place. We're gonna make a fortune with this place. We're gonna make
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
Power source.
Swords.
Yeah, it's just they're like, well, they bought the
Systems will then come back on their
they bought
original
the
startup
theme.
mode.
They're gonna want to hear the clips every single time they do anything on their computer, right?
Yeah, this is a table of content of tropical plants. We can learn about shrub.
Oh,
Check that out.
great.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a cool bush.
Here's
The flower on that. Really interesting.
yeah. What?
The fuck?
Just randomly a dinosaur screaming. Oh my god. Learn all about your favorite trees. Really?
What? Did you have a plan for this one?
All the
Or
systems
was
will
it
then
just
come
like
back on their some of the minor systems, they might. All the systems will then come back on their all the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
oh.
I thought there might be a little bit more to that, but I guess
Oh no, this truly was just a list of tropical plants and pictures of them, I guess.
you know what?
Yeah.
Uh,
The Oh, yeah. Great.
Hey,
Hello, I'm on your computer now.
ah.
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode. Please
Great.
shut down the
Thanks.
system.
Please shut down the system.
Oh, God.
So I know how much you enjoyed that the dinosaurs, but what if we installed a different entertainment utility?
Okay.
One for a property I've never seen.
What is it?
I believe it's a sci-fi property.
Oh, Babylon 5.
Yeah. Uh, what are the hit catchphrases from Babylon 5 that are gonna be?
I don't think there are any. I know that this I have family who are big J. Michael Straczynski heads, and they very much enjoy Babylon 5.
Oh, well then you can relay to them that
I want to point I myself am not a J. Michael Straczynski head. So I'm not going to I also will not know what the hell is going on in this. I think it's at the bottom. Shadow Wars. Hey, hold up. Is that something? Is that content? Is that actual content? Oh, that is a that dinosaur got real toasty real fast.
it's a different dinosaur.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh. It is a game. I can't really take that away from it. Okay.
Great.
Yep.
Let me
Reset the computer system. Magnify.
Oh, God.
Magnify. Reset the computer system. Reset the computer system. Reset the computer system.
this is better than the dinosaur.
It's a lateral move.
Okay, now that we installed that, I like how the thing it installed does not fit the whole screen.
Yeah, honestly, at least the Jurassic Park sounds are funny because they're from the movie, you know? This is just like, it's just like generic sci-fi noises.
Oh, okay, I see what you're
Yeah, change the profile. There you go.
All the systems will then come back to their original startup mode.
There we
Please
go.
shut down the system.
down the system.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Let's install the internet, Professor. What could go?
Oh yeah, I remember that part of Hypnospace Outlaw.
Welcome to a whole new horizon in communicating and exchanging information. As you venture out on the information highway, this tutorial will be your guide, providing the resources you need to connect to and navigate the internet.
Great.
Are you ready to get in your car and go on the information highway?
Life is a highway.
A good starting point for using this tutorial is the Home topic. From this screen, you can access many of the resources in this product, including guided tours, a glossary of terms, and answers to frequently asked questions. You can go to the Home topic at any time by pressing the Home button. Viewing the table of contents is a good way to get acquainted with the information in this. You can move sequentially through the. For a more structured, guided presentation, you can access a. If you've never used a MindQ product before, and now it's time to begin your adventures. So adjust your monitors, grab your mouse, and get ready to ride the information highway.
Are you ready? Adjust your monitors.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you ready to continue to your odyssey, Evie?
Yep. I am very ready to do that.
The internet has been called an information highway. As you travel the highway, you will encounter many different information communities. Information is the treasure on the internet. Finding it may not be easy.
What?
This tutorial will provide you with maps and tools to navigate
here's
the
all of this
information
information on the internet, and
help
you're
you
going to go
find its
all
hidden
around it
treasures.
and realize that you're gay.
That's a coup of Russia in 1991.
The question often arises, who runs
Who runs the internet?
Smileys and abbreviations are often used in internet correspondence.
Oh,
They
look
are
at that punk
shorthand
rocker.
methods of communicating thoughts and emotions.
See you, by the way, in my humble opinion, real soon now. Read the fucking manual. Ta-ta for now. With respect to.
We've learned a few things in the last 20 years about email. One of the things we've learned is that you don't get any of the social clues that you normally get when you're talking face-to-face with someone, or when you're talking on the phone and you can hear various inflections of voice. In the absence of those social cues, all you have to judge your interaction with your partner is written text, black and white. It's amazing how different something in black and white feels from something you might hear. You can't hear me smile when I say, "That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life."
What did that help you understand how to? People have never communicated in writing before. What's
The sense of community on the internet is very strong. If you join this community, you'll become part of it more quickly and easily by following a few of its unwritten laws. The members of the
property
internet
rights.
community not only tolerate, but encourage individuality. In return, they expect individual responsibility and respect for the rights of others.
No, hold on. Click on property rights.
Well, you were still interacting with other people and their intellectual property and their equipment.
Be careful. Don't copy that floppy.
Communicating on the internet, like other forms of communication, has its own conventions and rules. These conventions, known as netiquette, help overcome the
Have you been
limitations of
practicing your
textual
netiquette?
communication and keep traffic flowing freely on the internet. Click on the various images shown for some netiquette tips.
Netiquette means remembering that there's a person on the other end of the communication, and that people have feelings.
For example, when you tell
and that need to be
someone,
observed. Netiquette
suck my ass
means
and die,
being
dipshit,
civilized
you need to be sure
in
to
an
put
environment where
JK
sometimes
at the
that's
end
not
so that
so
they know
easy.
that you're just joking. Or just kidding, per se. And so that they know that you
A
don't
flame
really
is a strongly
mean
worded negative message.
to call them a dipshit.
Flaming occurs on mailing lists and news groups when people take offense at what others have written in their messages.
People starting shit in the pizza news group.
New Yorkers can't boil water.
Like real fires, flames on the internet have a tendency to spread if left unchecked. Flame wars erupt when writers insult each other or when many people write messages to express their displeasure.
Stop talking, you
At
idiot.
times, it may appear that the participants of a flame war enjoy the confrontation. One obvious drawback of flame wars is that they waste internet resources and people's time.
You're gonna use up all the internet with your flame wars.
Many flame wars start with misunderstandings. If you disagree with a posting or message, send a response directly to the author so that other participants can continue with the main topic of the group. The internet is a large community. As in other communities, most people are friendly and honest. You should, however, be aware of security issues when traveling the highways of the internet. For more information on internet security risks, click on the images shown.
The internet environment has certainly changed over time, and I think the best analogy for it is to imagine a small town where everybody knows everybody else and they all know what they're all doing, to a gigantic city when hardly anybody knows anybody else. And worse, there are some people in that gigantic city that don't mean you well.
The videos are a different, yeah. Bug.
Today's headlines predict the future of the internet. Continued growth and innovation are certain as the internet pervades all aspects of our lives. Click each headline to see the trends in the development of the internet.
And see potential places such as Coke machines. Oh, I mean, I guess that's correct. Blah, blah.
The way electronic mail works on the internet is similar to the way the postal system works. The address is the most important part.
Yeah,
of
I
both
do like the
standard
idea of
letters and email
programming your
messages.
VCR through the
If
internet.
the address is incorrect, the intended recipient will never see the message.
Next browser. Tagging text and other mind cube.
Later, kaboom. Have yourself a good evening.
The internet has been called.
Oh, you can make notes in case there's, thoughts you need to have available. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, poop.
Mm-hmm.
The question often arises.
Did you learn about the internet?
Yeah, loads. I learned a fun punk rocker smiley. That was fun.
Thank you, internet professor. I think it's time to install more anime.
Finally. I was led here with under the promise of anime AMVs. All right.
Thank you.
Gigantor. The anime hyper guide for Project Aiko.
Oh.
Just like, here are all the robots in this movie.
In 1986, Shoshia and a PPP came together to create an animated film that has become an instantaneous hit titled Project Aiko.
The film involved two girls fighting for the friendship of a third girl. However, in typical anime style, is that what they're calling it these days? Their fight made use of giant robots, missiles, tanks, spaceships, explosions, and the occasional leather accessory.
Warner Brothers Roadrunner cartoons than typical anime origins. We went over hilarious parodies of other anime videos. Everything thrown for good. That's a serious style space pirates, superhuman girls in bathing suit battle armor. It's all there and more.
Would that be a pull, like to reference?
Yeah.
Leiji Matsumoto specifically.
Mm-hmm. Nice, having run on the Sci-Fi Channel and on Showtime. Project Aiko provides the best of anime while making fun of it. Its sense of humor and kick-ass animation makes it the perfect subject for the first issue of Anime Hyperguide that covers Project Aiko, the same way as the electronic version of a Roman album.
Roman album? I don't get the. I guess how many additional issues of Anime Hyperguide were there? Oh,
A Roman album is a Japanese book. Okay, so they enhanced version of a Roman album allows us to include over 32 minutes of video as well as 12 minutes of music.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Yeah. Thank you, Manga Mania. Other cool Aiko stuff. Versus battle. Oh, don't forget the graphic. Oh, the screensaver. The model
you get some role-playing games.
T-shirt soundtrack. The Dallas Museum of Art.
One of the recent exhibition on anime. One of the greatest examples of the creative explosion of anime. Last 2 decades, Project Aiko.
The Ask John page. Joe Bob's We Are the Weird fanzine.
Oh God! All right. The latest Hooters and Twisted Metal cartoon from Yokohama is Project Aiko.
The story of a bubblehead 17-year-old in an all-girl high school who is so cute and giggly that two girls start fighting over her. This cartoon features beautiful teenage girls who wear a lot of French-cut bikinis and leather while they're blowing stuff up to save the world. 21 dead bodies, 2 breasts, face explosions, giant robots turned into scrap metal with a pubescent girl's bare hands. Giant robot dragster driven by a fat girl. 5 monsters the size of office buildings turned into fucking leather bikini martial arts, wrist missiles, sky spiders, kung fu, dirty laundry fu, she-male samurai fu. Drive-In Academy Award nomination to the director. Sure, it's cartoons, but male hormones will respond to anything, right? My kind of cartoon. 4 stars. Joe Bob says, check it out.
Okay, Joe Bob.
Is Joe Bob a guy?
Apparently. I don't know if he's a guy I want to meet.
Definitely not. Joe Bob does have taste, I guess.
Yeah, he was a movie host.
Oh, he's a B movie kind of guy. All right.
I still don't think we'll make it in time, and that won't make a very good impression. There it is. We'll take a shortcut, Tico, if you say so. Enjoy your meal. She's got it. Tico! It's thanks to you I'm late again. Don't you think you've done enough?
No, I haven't started. I'm gonna get you, you selfish creep.
When you learn you can build all the robots you like, and it won't make you feel any better. All it does is make us late for school.
Is that the only thing you care about? Being a good girl? Charming the teachers? Well, naturally, it's never occurred to you that there are some children who just aren't born with the same charm. But you don't care. You've always been the heroine, while I always had to be the girl that everybody said was spoiled. Okay. If they say I'm the
Okay, let's kill her. Okay. Let's beat her to death.
Kill her with robots.
It's too late.
Ah!
Ah!
Now I'm dressed for action. This suit gives me the power to match you in unarmed combat.
What does it look like? I never wondered. I quit. Oh, come on. Ain't it cold enough? Oh, gee.
Not all you like. On guard.
I'd better go on in a class at sure, and do something for me, would you? Answer for me at roll call. Sure. Bye now. I'm ready.
Yeah, this is like a pretty long clip.
Yeah.
Okay, Pico. This is going to be our last meeting.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Ah!
Ah!
Thank you, An America magazine.
This is like, it's kind of like, it's a novel like idea for the time. It's just like, oh, we're gonna do a multimedia version of, you know, the unofficial guide to Pokemon or whatever, where it's got, you know, a bunch of clips and interviews, art, and whatever. I think that's neat.
The R-Crumb
screensaver and companion. Oh Lord.
Animes features such well-known characters.
You know, the Merriam-Webster dictionary for kids.
What are your that's?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Donald of Central Park.
Neat.
Oh, Matt Thorne.
Is that a guy?
Yeah. Dedicated in memory of anime fan Jeff McClure.
Oh, that's sweet. Special thanks to the Big Apple Deli, 6th Avenue between 21st and 22nd for expanding their veggie selection to include garden burgers. Just like on the same page as like the dedication to a person who died.
Apologies. She goes by Rachel Matt Thorne now.
Oh, okay.
Legal stuff.
We love Macromedia. It's Aiko.
Oh,
well, okay. Going to the side that says number of days since nipples were accidentally showed on stream, and like setting it back.
Oh my
to zero.
fucking god! I thought this would be good too, cause we haven't. Oh my god! Ugh. I'm hitting that abort button.
Well, still, that was neat.
Hexagon Witch, I missed it.
It's okay. It's okay, Hexagon Witch. It was just a screenshot of Aiko.
It's the Science Center.
Cool. I love science.
Uh, what is the soundtrack for this?
This is for what appears to be a advertisement for various kinds of microscopes. It's, you know, it's bumping.
Yeah, is this just ads for... You want to buy a metal detector?
Do what with it? Just like go outside in my and the greenery around my apartment and look for loose change.
Yeah. So. I hate when I accidentally like quit out of something.
We get to hear this music some more.
Like, this just seems to be a product catalog, as you said, but the best part is like it has this weirdly jamming soundtrack. We can get a lab kit. Do you ever get any of these like children's science stuff?
No, not for my own entertainment or anything.
Oh, a Taeke camera.
That's cool.
A pocket telescope? I mean, that does kind of just look like a pen. You're like, huh, you think I have a pen?
No, this is a tiny telescope.
Mini skeleton, let's get it. Look at him!
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable mini skeleton, 18 inches.
Drop a nuke on this thing. It's gonna be standing.
You just get a giant teeth and a
Giant teeth, giant toothbrush.
Got an 8-piece set. Human torso. Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
Comes with instructions. Well, this one has 11 pieces. Want to get real. Kids are so happy to take out human organs.
Just like the idea that you need, like, you have to, but like including instructions for like a model of like the human body. That's just like, oh, I don't know if I can figure this out.
Oh man, it's the scope section.
I did always like,
you look at like a leaf or whatever, and see like the way the cells are arranged and whatnot. It's cool.
Oh my god! This one's the worst.
Get us out of here. Get us out of here.
This is the worst ones. Whatever. We got a little periscope. I always thought periscopes were kind of neat. It's like, oh, I'm peeking over.
Yeah. But like, I don't know, like, what's the use case for a periscope is like, you know, someone really tall is standing in front of you at a concert or something. You're just like, oh, hold on, I got this.
This is also pretty bad.
Yeah.
Some sections, they're really bopping. Other sections, not so much. Finally, we have binoculars. Ooh, paper binoculars. Check them out.
Ah, those are probably worthless.
No, no. So I hope you got a good view of which science projects. See, when it said the scientific center, I thought it was going to be something actually teaching and not like a...
And not just like a product catalog for a company named the Science Center or whatever.
Evie, I have a question.
Yes.
Would you like to go racing? Would you like to go see some music idols, or would you like to go to Boston?
Racing. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Rubbin is racing.
I will be right back.
Okay. Well, chat, we're nearly 2 hours into the stream. I hope you've so far enjoyed the multimedia antics. Just earlier, the FMV game Ripper, which I'm sure is at least somewhat known among many of you. The cast in that game is weirdly stacked. I think, just as virtue of it, getting a bunch of people earlier in their careers, but like Paul Giamatti's in that fucking thing. It's weird. Yep, Christopher Walken.
John Rhys Davies. Yeah, it's either like early in their career or like later in their career where it's like, yeah, I'm happy to show up and get a paycheck. It seems like Sass is back. If she is, I can't hear her. Yes, it was by Dungeon Chill.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. But now,
now it's Daytona beat. Boop, boop.
Daytona. Except it's not actually about that game at all. I would wager.
It might not be about anything.
Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, MRN Radio Network. Let's hit those driver profiles.
Oh, this is
No, don't be broken. One of the best took place in 1979 with Cale Yarborough.
Passing some of the strikers in the last lap, trying to take it home. It's all come down to this. Out of turn 2, Donnie Allison in first. Where will Cale make his move? He comes to the inside. Donnie Allison throws the block. Cale hits him. He slides. Donnie Allison slides. They hit again. They drive into the turn. They're hitting the wall.
They go up in the wall.
They slide down to the inside. Let's watch those third place cars. They're out of it. Who is going to win it?
And Richard Petty just like scoots on by.
They're coming around for the finish. Between A.J. Boyd and Richard Petty. Coming down. Richard Petty is now pulling out in front. Darrell Waltrip is in second. A.J. Boyd is in third. Here they come. Waltrip trying to slingshot. Petty is out in front at the line. Waltrip to the inside. Petty wins it.
who do we want to? I don't know any of these people.
Let's see. Got they got the Intimidator in here. They got Dale Earnhardt. Yep, there he is.
There he is.
Yep. This was like, this must have been like not very long at all before he passed.
Twice he led at the white flag and failed to take the checker in first place. But today belongs to the man who grew up at the corner of Coach and Sedan Street in Kannapolis, North Carolina, a mill town north of Charlotte, where he worked underneath that house in a garage on his own race cars and those of his father to become one of NASCAR's two greatest champions. He and Richard Petty, the only two drivers with 7 Winston Cups on their trophy shelf.
Mike, he's a long ways from Victory Circle yet, and the crowd's building.
And Earnhardt, along
I like
with
that
Bobby
guy's
Labonte,
voice.
Jeremy Mayfield, Rusty Wallace, and again Ken Schrader will have a shot at that R.J. Reynolds $1 million bonus when they post it next time later this season. Last year at Darlington, South Carolina, some question Earnhardt's ability to go 500 miles when he blanked out on the first lap at Darlington, South Carolina, and had to climb from the car and go to the care center.
Watch this circle. He's going to spin out.
There goes
Just
the
like you
grass.
black out in the first lap of a race and then like keep going.
The fellow who drives his Craftsman truck, Ron Hornaday, likes to do when he celebrates a victory. And now look at that throng. Can he get to victory lane from here?
Yes. What a show. Yes. Here with Larry McReynolds and a big hug.
A big hog?
Childress. Dale, how about that ride?
How about it? Man, can you believe it? For one, got an awesome race car, but for two, thank good Lord for a good day. This race car did everything. The good Lord looked after it all day long. Good wrench. This is for all them race fans and all them people have been saying, Dale, this is your year. Dale, this is your year. And boy, a lot of them said it this year. All the way from Mr. France all the way down to Todd Parrott and all the guys on the team.
The Lord said, damn, those race cars go fast.
And everybody took a shot at you at the
The
end.
Lord said, I got you, Dale. I got your back.
I was driving the mirror
Go
more
get
than
him,
it was the
Intimidator.
front, but you know, I tell you, these great sponsors, these great people that's worked with us and give us everything we need to win with. This is a good race car.
Well,
all right, I got one more driver profile. Do they have one? Oh yeah, Bill Elliott.
no video for him.
Oh,
Very unflattering photo.
yes. One of the most popular drivers in Winston Cup history. My dad is a big Bill Elliott fan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some of the top drivers in the country tested themselves and their machines on the hard-packed sands of Daytona.
I've been by, well, I mean, obviously, given where I live, I've been by the Daytona.
Have you seen a race or just like?
I've my brother and my dad have been to races, but I've never gone because I just am not.
They're fucking loud.
They're loud, and arguably the only part about them I like is technically the worst aspect of them is when they crash.
I feel like that's a pretty like typical view on it. It's just like the only exciting part is when they crash.
I like this background music. Yeah, you can tell this is a different time because the idea of racing on the fucking beach.
On the backstretch, Wilson hits 140 miles an hour. Weatherly is high on the track. Lee Petty in the center. Beauchamp below him. The checkered flag. The race is over. Based on photos such as this, gave Lee Petty in number 42 the victory by a margin of less than 1 yard.
Also good news.
Yes.
I figured out where my other CDs were.
Okay, great. Yeah, Caro, but Rubbin is racing.
Blockbusters. Here's what we'll We'll save something towards the end and if aspect is streamable.
Okay, that bodes well.
I realize I have other entertainment utilities, but we'll maybe. Well, let's go to a theme park. Second, quick time. You have to install to make sure we have the proper Seaworld experience.
Right. You can't have like the new QuickTime. You have to have the old QuickTime.
That's right. We don't need it.
They're like, you sure you don't want to play the sample movie?
What?
Motherfucker. Please enjoy
For in
these
the end,
majestic
we
kittens.
will conserve only what we love. We will love only what we understand. We will understand only what we are taught. Baba Diem.
Thanks, Baba.
Awesome killer whales. And agile dolphins. Parading penguins. And powerful sharks.
Hey, bud.
Flamboyant flamingos. Fearsome eels. And slippery sea lions.
Oh, slippery little
These are
guys.
just a few of the hundreds of species of animals found at Seaworld parks. In addition to offering exciting entertainment, each park is a research and education center as well. Breeding programs afford an opportunity to learn valuable information about an animal species, information that may help animals in the wild. The rescue and rehabilitation program is at the core of Seaworld's conservation ethic. Seaworld veterinarians, curators, and animal care specialists have been called upon thousands of times to aid stranded, injured, or orphaned animals.
Aww.
Seaworld's goal is to do more than entertain.
Get out of here, children.
If any, they're just like, oh man, I can't wait to eat that.
Can't wait to eat those kids.
You will be able to learn about Seaworld through this interactive CD-ROM. You can take a look at many of the marine animals at SeaWorld and learn about some of SeaWorld's programs. From the main menu, you can decide where you want to go. Choose a topic by clicking on its picture. Experiment with the pictures to see what's offered. Clicking on Shamu at any time in the program will return you to the main menu. If you're ready to begin, click on a topic now.
I just noticed Krungo's message in the chat about that interview with Dale Earnhardt, where he's just like, I have a good car, this is a great car, the car did everything I needed it to do, this is a good car. Oh.
Have you ever been to a SeaWorld?
I've never been to a SeaWorld. I've been to, like, you know, aquariums here and there.
Yeah, they still have like the orca shows, but no human interacts with them. And like literally, if they don't want to do it, they're like, we'll see if they want to do it, but they might not want to.
This large order is divided into 3 suborders: the toothed whales, the baleen
just like,
whales,
yeah, if
and
they're
a
up
third
to
group,
it, they'll do the
whales,
stuff,
which
but
is
you
now
know, we're not
extinct.
gonna make them if they don't want to do it.
As the name implies, all toothed whales have teeth. Toothed whale representatives at SeaWorld include beluga whales, false killer whales, pilot whales, and of course the killer whales like Shamu.
False killer whales and of course killer whales.
We'll discuss them later on. Killer whales are the largest members of the dolphin family. Adult male killer whales average 19 to 22 feet in length and weigh between 8 and 12,000 pounds. Killer whales inhabit all the oceans of the world, but they're more numerous in the Arctic and Antarctic waters where it is very cold. Killer whales live in groups called pods and establish strong bonds with each other. These pods vary in size from as few as 5 animals and up to as many as 30. Pods usually consist of males, females, and calves of varying ages. Killer whales are among the fastest swimming marine mammals. They can swim at speeds up to 30 miles per hour, although they usually cruise at much slower speeds. Killer whales have keen eyesight in or out of the water. They also have an acute sense of hearing and touch. The clicks, trills, and other sounds killer whales make are termed calls and are used for communicating and navigating.
Their acute senses are used to identify edible children.
Killer whales are top predators in the ocean. They eat a wide variety of fishes, marine mammals, and seabirds, often hunting in packs. Most of the feats performed by killer whales at SeaWorld are actually natural behaviors that use their massive tails for thrust and their flippers and dorsal fins for balance. Animal training at SeaWorld focuses on rewarding an individual animal's behavior and then building a repertoire of behaviors and connected behavior sequences.
Yeah, they don't.
The animals learn to discriminate between signals
Natural
to determine which behavior the trainer
behavior, but trained.
Shows, many of the signals are incorporated into the trainer's dialogue and stage gestures. The signals may be so subtle that the audience may believe the animals are initiating behavior on their own. SeaWorld's killer whale breeding program is the most successful in the world. On September 26, 1985, at SeaWorld of Florida, a female calf, Baby Shamu, was born. Baby Shamu was the first killer whale calf to thrive in a zoological environment. Many more calves have been born at SeaWorld Park.
Their babies just look like mini versions instead. Just like, hey, we shrunk down Shamu.
Generation killer whale calf.
Just like we scaled it down to like a sixth of the size.
The white beluga whales come from Arctic waters. Born gray, These slow-moving whales mature white to camouflage them from predators in the icy waters.
Oh, the beluga whale.
Adult male beluga
I
whales
heard
average
you
between
talking
11 and
shit.
15 feet in length and weigh about 3,300 pounds. The females are somewhat smaller. Like the killer whales and dolphins, belugas are highly social and also live in pods. They're highly vocal and rely on sound to communicate and navigate. Seaworld of Texas is home to the largest beluga group within a zoological environment. The round-headed, dark gray or black pilot whale earned its name from fishermen who thought the whales piloted or led them to schools of fish. Pilot whales are one of the most commonly seen whale species and swim in all the world's oceans.
Oh, thank you for the raid.
Bad Game Hall of Fame.
What do we want to learn about these creatures from SeaWorld?
We're learning all about sea animals. I want to see some polar bear stuff.
Who are you? Who are you playing? Okay, let's check out.
After the polar bears, we have a request from How Do I Even Exist for the seals.
Polar bears are found in the Earth's most northern region, the Arctic, and are featured in the wild Arctic attraction at SeaWorld of Florida and California. Polar bears have very thick fur and 4 to 5 inches of blubber to insulate them against their extremely cold climate. Adult bears can be pure white, creamy, or yellow light brown. Their color depends on the season and the angle of light.
Blubber.
Because of their great size, polar bears are the largest land carnivores, and tremendous strength, adults have no natural predators. In the wild, a polar bear's diet would consist of seals, walruses, and whales. They will also eat reindeer, seabirds, rodents, fishes, and vegetation when other food is unavailable. Polar bears are strong swimmers. A polar bear's front paws propel it through the water dog paddle style. The hind feet and legs are held flat and are used as rudders. Polar bears swim without hesitation to go after their prey. They may also take a dip in the icy waters when they become too warm. Polar bears at SeaWorld may even play in the water.
Oh,
it's my ball.
Playing with this ball. Oh, look at them hanging out.
Although seals and sea lions are both members of the pinniped order, fin-footed animals, they are, in fact, 2 separate families. All pinnipeds have eyesight and hearing adapted for underwater conditions. They also have extremely sensitive whiskers, which helps them find food and explore objects on land and in the water. At SeaWorld, you can see both seals and sea lions. The easiest way to tell the difference between sea lions and seals is by looking at their ears. California sea lions have small ear flaps. Their dark brown coat appears shiny brown or black when wet, and their front flippers are long and wing-like, while hind flippers can be rotated forward to help them move on land. California sea lions are among the noisiest of marine mammals. Their vocalizations include barks, growls, and grunts.
California sea
Colonies of
lions will
barking
simply never
California
shut
sea
the fuck
lions
up.
can be found along the Pacific coast from southern British Columbia to northern Mexico. They do not have the same stable social
I love that for them,
organizations that
honestly.
whales and dolphins have, but tend to form large groupings on land, often lying close to one another. Adult male sea lions can weigh more than 800 pounds.
It's just spraying on that one other one. It's like
110 and 240 pounds. They eat fishes, squids, and
oh yeah, they never shut up. They're just always barking.
They're roasting your ass over on California Sea
Harbor
Lion
seals
Twitter.
tend to be smaller than sea lions, with lighter colored coats. Their sausage-shaped bodies are more rounded than the sea lion. The harbor seals have tiny ear holes, but no ear flaps. Seals have short, blunt front flippers and hind flippers which cannot be turned forward. Harbor seals live in shallow Pacific waters from the Arctic to Mexico, and in Atlantic waters from Greenland to the central United States, and in European waters. Unlike the sea lion, the harbor seal is a less vocal, solitary animal, responding to contact from other seals by growling, snorting, or biting.
Otters. Yeah, amazing noise that seal made. Oh, look at the little guy.
Otters belong to a family that includes skunks, badgers, and weasels, which they most resemble. Sea otters live in rocky coastal areas near points of land protected from wind and waves. They often prefer kelp beds, which keep them from drifting. Lacking the layer of blubber found in other marine mammals, the otter maintains its body temperature by a high metabolic rate and the insulation of its thick fur. The fur traps tiny insulating bubbles, keeping a layer of warm air between the outer surface and the skin. The natural oils in the sea otter's fur also repel water. When the fur becomes soiled, as in an aerosol, the fur loses its insulating ability, and the otter will die. Otters spend considerable time in daily grooming. A sea otter's diet consists of fish, sea urchins, crabs, and mollusks, such as clams, mussels, abalone, squids, and octopuses. After retrieving food from the ocean bottom, it returns to the surface. The sea otter is one of the few animals that uses tools. When collecting shellfish or abalone, the otter will pick up a rock, using it as a hammer for breaking open food. Sea otter pups are nearly helpless for the first month of their lives. A mother otter carries her pup on her chest. While the mother dives for food, she might place her pup in a patch of kelp to keep the pup from drifting.
Ibis.
In addition to the penguins, Seaworld parks are home for hundreds of bird species. Living with the penguins are these puffins. Beautiful blue and yellow macaws come from tropical rainforests. They can live up to 65 years. Look for them tucked away in the more lushly landscaped areas of the park. Wading birds such as herons, egrets, scarlet ibises, and flamingos are plentiful in Seaworld's ponds and waterways. Flamingos tend to congregate in coastal waters such as tidal flats and sandy islands, living in enormous colonies. These colonies may number in the tens of thousands. Feather color and size varies with species. The Caribbean flamingos have the brightest coloration. Both the male and female
look at the baby. Look at that
little baby. Stones, straw, and feathers. They take turns incubating their one egg. The protective parents recognize their own chick by sight and vocalizations. They will feed no other chick. Newly hatched chicks are gray or white. It takes 1 or 2 years to achieve full adult coloration. Flamingos often rest standing on one leg, curling the other leg up under the body. This behavior also keeps the foot warm and conserves body heat. There are more than 56 species of waterfowl at Seaworld, several of which are on the endangered species list. Waterfowl can be seen in the ponds and streams throughout the park.
Weird musical sting to end on.
Penguins.
The formerly attired penguin is a flightless bird, highly specialized for living at sea. Since they can't fly away from danger, penguins generally live on islands and remote continental regions that are free of land predators. All 17 species of penguins live south of the equator, thriving in varying climates from the ice pack of the Antarctic to temperate zones where the Magellanic penguins live. Penguins are among the most social of birds. During breeding season, some species come ashore and nest in huge colonies called rookeries. These rookeries often include hundreds of thousands of penguins. The penguin's size varies with the species. The emperor penguin is the largest, standing more than 3.5 feet and weighing up to 90 pounds. Excellent swimmers, their diet consists of krill, squids, and fishes. Although while in the water, they are preyed upon by seals and sea lions, killer whales, and sharks. The penguin's dark back and white front, as seen on this Adelie penguin, serves as camouflage against these ocean predators. Although smooth-looking, penguins are actually covered by feathers, more feathers than most other birds. The penguins have about 70 feathers per square inch. Different penguin species have distinctive markings on the heads and faces. Gen 2 penguins have a white spot above their eyes, and chinstrap penguins have a black stripe across their chins. The emperor penguin's yellow neck feathers fade to white, while the king penguin has vivid orange tear-shaped ear patches. The rockhopper penguin sports a feathered crest. Although all penguin species are protected, they are jeopardized by habitat destruction, overfishing, and human encroachment into nesting areas. The Humboldt penguin is one of the most endangered, as many of their nesting habitats have been destroyed. The 4 Seaworld parks maintain many different species of penguins. Each has reproduced successfully within the park's breeding program.
Check out this. Oh, lionfish.
Oh, yeah.
A starfish. Hermit crab. And more.
In aquariums holding as much as 500,000 gallons of water, Seaworld presents the world's largest collection of Indo-Pacific fishes. These brilliantly colored and often oddly shaped fishes are among the more than 20,000 species of fish known to
extremely
exist
low
in the
rate.
world. Many of these species
Save some
dependent
emperor
upon
penguin
coral
by
reefs for
scaring a
survival.
bird of
The reef
prey
provides both
twice
food
its
and
size.
protection. The coral reef is built by vast colonies of coral polyps. The polyps build a calcium carbonate cup around their soft bodies. The calcium cup remains after the animal dies. These connected cups, billions and billions of them, form a coral reef. Some reefs are many miles long. Coral reefs are shelter for fishes, shrimps, crabs, octopuses, snails, and other small animals. Anemones living in coral reefs provide homes and sanctuary for some species of fish who are immune to the anemone's painful and sometimes fatal sting. Coastal development and ocean pollution threaten coral reefs and their fragile ecosystem worldwide. The California tide pool recreates one of the ocean's richest environments.
The aquarium that I
Park
see the
guests may
most,
touch sea stars and get up close and
they
personal
have
with
it.
sea
They have an
urchins,
exhibit
sea
with like
cucumbers, crabs,
like
lobsters,
octopi in
and
it,
a variety of fish.
and it's like maybe they have more space in the back or whatever, but it always seems like the tank is too small for it.
especially considering like how smart octopi are supposed to be. They're always just like curled up in the corner. It's just like, oh, buddy, you deserve better than this.
Thank you, Holiday, made with Macromedia.
That was a good, although obviously a commercial for Seaworld. That was still, it's always fun to see the animals. Uh-huh.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Great. Yeah, it's been a while since we had that. We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Good news. It's
Yeah.
Christmas.
Hooray? What did you get me for
We're
Christmas?
gonna make a fortune with this place.
I don't know, but it's Family Christmas Volume 2.
Oh, great.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
All systems will then come back in the startup mode.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Family Wear Family Christmas Electronic Family Holiday version 2?
Type your family name. What's the family password? The ass family setup.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
Thank you for the follow. I have trouble reading that. That needs.
It's.
The French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
Something dice roller. 1 second. My cat is.
Why table? Thank you for. Oh, it's Ziggy.
Yeah, his bushy, beautiful tail is knocking shit around, and it's wonderful. And I wouldn't have it any other way. But it's also kind of a pain in the butt.
That sounded wet.
Yeah. He was on the verge of fully knocking my drink over. Get out of here, you little goblin. He's refusing.
It's like for somebody who has to like plan and schedule every aspect of Christmas.
It must be, right? There's no way it would be like yeah, it must be like, here's your all-in-one Christmas solution.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Oh, this sucks.
It does. That is seems very Garbo. Truly, it is a classic ass family Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Also, I like how there's this bird following Santa. Specifically
What the fuck? That was a dinosaur. That wasn't from the Christmas
Yeah, that
Carol,
was a
pretty sure.
dinosaur. There was a dinosaur randomly making sounds. Oh, this sucks.
This is magnificent. Oh yeah, that's how it always starts. But then later there's running and screaming.
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode. All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated.
Yeah, the Jurassic
for its
Park pack
excellence.
is the gift that keeps on
Thank
giving.
you for the follow. How do I even... Really, the Jurassic Park is enhancing this Christmas.
It is providing a lot of entertainment. It is a very good entertainment utility.
I do have an important disc. Hopefully it'll install.
I believe I've spent enough time in the company of death. I believe I've spent enough time in the company of death.
Oh, never mind, maybe it...
Oh, great.
IBM and Crayola bring you Paint and Play Pony.
Awesome.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Some of the minor systems are going off for a while, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just a simple thing.
Really, it's just enhancing launching any of these. Oh man, I can't wait to create and care for the pony, horse, or unicorn of my dreams.
Hi there, I'm Penelope Pig, and I just love ponies, horses, and unicorns. See my picnic blanket? You can click anything on it and go to exciting places. When you see me with my folded up blanket, just roll your mouse over it to unfold it.
I mean, we gotta see those horse
This
heroes,
is
right?
my scrapbook. It's all about celebrity horses. A flying horse? Maybe so. Man o' war quits for good. This is my scrapbook. This is my scrapbook.
Horse shit.
All
Emit
about
one.
celebrity horses. Back to Hillside.
Great.
Here's where you... Back to
Oh,
Hillside.
go back to horse heroes. There's a math horse. A talent for math.
Horse shows special talent for math.
Germany, 1980.
This is my scrap. This is my... Back to Hillside. I just
Yeah, good old
love
clever
painting
Hans.
ponies. Coat colors.
There you go.
Tickle me pink? Excuse me?
What about it?
Tickle me pink.
Tickle me pink is a turn of
Unicorn
phrase.
wings.
That doesn't mean what I'm
Saddles.
presuming you think it means.
Coloring. Frames.
I couldn't tell if that's the game or the...
Yeah, it's a...
No, that
Yeah,
okay, that's the horse.
Yeah, that's definitely the horse.
Lavender. Star white.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. How do I even exist? It's a thing that, like,
Hair grow comb.
old-fashioned
Sorry,
people
we
would
can't
say.
play with the tail. She needs it for flying. Glitter. Bowls. Sounds. Fun accessories.
I love it when accessories are fun.
Yep.
Name.
Paint your pony or horse some more.
Well, I think that's a beautiful pony.
Yeah, that's good pony.
Straw Hat Pony.
Do you really want to exit?
That's a cute, like, little mouse.
Do you really want
Yeah.
to exit?
Hyperspace Cowgirls?
Wait, Hyperspace Cowgirls.
Yeah, it's the
Damn.
sequel to Hypnospace.
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
Also, hey, Miss T.
Yeah, the safety bento has been taken down.
Oh my god.
Mattress, ruler pissed.
John Goodman jump scare.
Oh yeah, Surf and Sand installed.
Some of the minor systems, they might go on and off for a while, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just simple.
Hey everybody.
From Spice Interactive, so that gives you some idea of what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, you know, Spice for Your Delight. Does that work? I'm having my hand right on this button. Welcome to Surfer Island, everybody.
Whoa, dude! Whoa, dude! It's me, Surfer Sam. Dude, like, no way, you're never gonna believe what happened to me, dude.
We're supposed to know who's
Big wave, right? I'm just hanging, surf's kind of low, sun's kind of going down. Like, I don't get to the point, right? Anyway, I look over and I see something.
Hey, Greedra. Yeah, it's Surfing Sam.
I'm failing, I'm out of there. It turns out to be this bar. Dude! So anyway, dude, I see something going on inside this bottle, right? So I decide to take a look inside, and dude, I was totally freaking out, man. There's a total genie inside, bro.
Man, thanks, kid. I was getting real crammed in there.
Whoa! Are you like
The genie, yeah. Hey, hang on a second. Oh, man. I had a cramp in this leg you're not going to believe. Ooh. What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen a genie before?
Well, actually, like, no, dude, never.
Dude, that's a strange accent. Well, anyway, it looks like you saved my life, so I gotta grant you some wishes and shit.
Cool.
Cool, yeah. So, what'll it be?
Okay, see that girl over there? That's Kitty. She's the hottest babe on the beach. All the surfers
great.
want her, but I want her the most, dude.
Kitty, huh? You gotta earn a girl like that, dude. You have to prove yourself worthy.
So how do I do that?
Well, to prove you're worthy, first you gotta score with 3 babes on Surfer Island. 3 babes.
What?
I'll be the judge, and I tell you when you score and when you don't score.
Okay, so how do I start?
You must take a journey through Surfer Island, going from hut to hut, looking for girls along the way.
I don't know, Genie, that's pretty hard to get into those huts. How do I do that?
Here, take my magic bottle. It can turn you into anything you want in order to score with the babes.
Cool. So,
What?
I want to be a hot dog. No way, dude.
Sorry, I should have told you. Spells don't last very long, so you gotta be careful.
Look at that, a hot dog. That fat load almost ate me, man. 3 girls, huh?
What the fuck is...
Once you get 3, then I grant you your dream girl.
A lot of conditions for this genie.
Hey, Genie! Sam back here, Sam!
If I can score with 3 bays, I get to win my dream girl kitty.
Well,
Fucking Surfer Sam.
I think that's enough of this game.
Yeah. That's about all that you can show.
All the systems
probably.
will then come back on their original startup mode. All the systems will then come back on their original...
We're gonna make a fortune with...
All the systems will then come back on their original startup mode.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
What? So did you like Surfing Sam?
Not particularly.
What did you?
This is magnificent. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's how it always starts. But then later there's running and screaming.
Ooh, I would say of all the stuff that that we've looked at tonight, like I think probably the Project ACO thing was the most fun. The SeaWorld thing was all right because it had a bunch of cute animals in it. It was funny to just in time. It was fun to yuck it up about mediocre N64 games.
Yeah. I'm hoping this still works.
Yeah. Here's hoping.
Fucking Surfer Sam. Fuck you.
What a fucking dirtbag.
Oh man, I need a wish with all the girls to get my...
I gotta score with the babes in order to get the girl of my dreams. Fuck off, dude.
Instead, we could have this.
Access main program.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Well, Evie, thank you for joining another expedition to the world of multimedia.
Thank you for having me, even though there was less anime in here than I was promised, but we still had a lot of fun along the way.
And remember, nobody saw anime titties. That doesn't exist.
Nope, none of that.
That definitely didn't happen.
Nope.
And there's a Pink Panther entertainment utility.
Oh my god.